day one of our kitchen remodel project.
Hello, check it out.
We ran our last load of dishes. We're gonna do one of these dishwasher cleaners before we put the dishwasher into storage, just because I don't want anything growing in the dishwasher for the month or two while it's put away. I'm gonna miss you, sink. I'm gonna miss you, full-size drain board. I'm especially gonna miss you, dishwasher.
Bob, our contractor, arrived bright and early and got right to work. It didn't take long before the cabinets started coming out, as did the oven. The cooktop is our old one, which was in the box of our new cooktop, which we are reusing. There's our Korean sink, which was integrated into the countertops. Within 6 hours of Bob starting, the kitchen looked like this. This is Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi. Hi, Sarah.
I was waiting for that. So almost all the cabinets are out?
It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It came out so quickly.
Yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
So deconstruction moves so much more quickly than construction.
Yeah, right? Totally.
It's the end of the first day of deconstruction, and the kitchen looks huge with everything out.
And what was the deal with the vent under the stove or something?
This is the vent to the outside. There used to be a downdraft vent in our island, and we disabled it. After disabling it, we had squirrels that got in. So when Bob pulled up the island, the whole bottom part here was filled with oak leaves and acorns and whatever else, some aluminum foil, whatever the squirrels decided they wanted to bring into their new habit trail. That was underneath the island. So tomorrow, these corner cabinets, one there and one there, they come out. The pantry comes out. It went quick. I'm surprised that Bob got so much done the first day. And here's a couple of highlights. Here is our refrigerator, the back that is. So we have it on some plywood, and it's in our dining room right now. And so it's fully accessible. The only thing we need to do now is turn the water back on. So we just went right through the wall with the water line, and we had to use a bit of an extension. So we're about to turn the water back on and see if it holds water. There's our dishwasher. There's our cooktop. Tomorrow's gonna be the noisy day. The tile floor is coming out. What are your takeaways of the first day?
I'm surprised that so much happened in such little time. And you're right, it's kind of like decorating a Christmas tree. It takes so much longer to decorate it than it does to take it apart. Mm-hmm. And I think that this is a perfect example. Within 6 hours, you can just like rip apart a kitchen.
Amazing.
It is amazing. I think that the number one thing that has been so helpful is having a place in our home that we can have meals. So Mike set up what's called the bistro. We just moved our kitchen table into my office. You can go in there and have meals, and it's just really nice.
And if you haven't figured it out by now, we are out. We decided we're going to use this remodel to get out and have some fun. So we're going to be eating more meals out. Yeah. Well, good morning. Zoe has finally gotten used to having her food down here. This is how we're glamping right now while the kitchen is being remodeled. In my first video, I showed the base cabinet that we were planning to move down to the basement. Sometimes things don't go as planned. The first cabinet that we pulled out that was a 48, it was in really bad shape. The glue had just dried up and everything was crumbling. So I said, well, hey, this one's a 48. Let's bring this one down. And so it came out clean.
We brought it down. I went to put the drawers in this morning. Hey, the time-space continuum says this drawer will not fit in this cabinet. And why is that? Because that's not a 48. That's a 45. It came out in great shape, but those are the drawers to the 48s. I don't know if we still have the drawers, but that's a 45. So I need to come down a little bit on this side, I think. In preparation for the mess that might become airborne, removing the tile floor, we are upping our dust protection game. These are 9-foot by 12-foot plastic sheets that I bought at the Home Depot. 12 rolls cost me about $26. Within a couple of hours, many of the tiles had already been removed. Bob said they usually don't come off the mortar as easily, which could be why our tiles felt loose and made a crunching sound underfoot. The mortar bed is set on a backer board which is attached to the subfloor and will have to be removed as well. When everything is removed, the subfloor will need to be scraped clean to have a smooth surface for our hardwood floor, which will be installed first so it extends under our new cabinets. Let's sneak a peek at the progress after day 2.
Wow. So all the tiles up.
Sorry about the noise, folks. I should have turned off the HEPA filter before recording this.
The remnants of our corner cabinets. This is where the pantry was. Here's a closer look at where one of the corner cabinets was. Is that wallpaper? Oh, that is wallpaper. Actually, between you and me, this house was covered in wallpaper. In fact, just about every room had wallpaper, and every square inch of wallpaper had pink. This is mostly green, but it's on top of a pink. Oh boy. Well, all I could do now is just imagine what the finished kitchen is going to look like. Give this a rest for the night. We added another layer of dust proofing and it held up, but we still got dust. We taped up the opening. We covered most of the return in this room. The dust was coming up this way. I didn't think it would make the corner. Here is our other taped up doorway going into the dining room. That looks like it held pretty well. The weakest link is that doorway down there. So tomorrow it gets covered. And as you saw, we started the day covering the furniture, and we've now added some additional protection here. Tomorrow will be dusty as well. That's just the nature of busting out that old tile floor. But we'll see if the extra precautions keep the dust from spreading down into the rest of the house. Let me wish all of you a great night. Thank you so much for following this little journey of ours. And, I look forward to showing you the pretty stuff on the other side of all of this deconstruction. My name's Mike. The channel is Mike Fixed It. If you like this kind of content, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing so you can follow the rest of our kitchen remodel episodes. And by all means, I look forward to hearing your comments in the space below. Talk to you soon.